Hello everyone, welcome to our new video. So today we'll be seeing about pivot tables, how that can be used to summarize our data. So like I have a data set, it's a sales data set for a paint company. Probably there are different colors and for different regions and number of units sold and the total sales amount for the different dates that we have. And so we'll see how we can create a pivot table. What are the things we should in our mind while creating a pivot table, how that can be used to present our data set. So let's just start by selecting our data set. So first of all, we'll select our data set and we'll go to insert tab, pivot table, and from table and range. Then there are two options, like if you want it on a new worksheet or you want on an existing worksheets according to your need, you can select any of the options. So here we will take a new worksheet. So our pivot table is created on this particular worksheet. So we'll see we have all the options available that we were in our data. So here what we can do is we can change our field settings, so you can do according to your needs, requirements, are whatever comfortable you are. Other option is you can sort your data set, like you want it to be sorted A to Z, or you want it to be sorted based on your data set order, like the order that we have over here, this order. So that also can be done over here. So let's just take out colors, so rows, and our total sales. So we got the values for different regions. If you want, you can just drag it down over here, so you can see that as well, like east, northwest for blue color, and same goes with that. And you can change this as well, like you want region first and then you want colors to be included. That can also be done using pivot tables. Okay, so let's just start with region. See, now this is our sum of sales, means total sales for different regions. So we don't want it to be in normal general format. We want format to be in currency, like in normal range. We need to select everything, then we have to change our data set currency, this particular column to currency format. But with pivot tables it's very easy, like just right click, then you can go to this value field settings, then here you have number format, then you can choose here you want the custom format. So that also can be done. So like we want currency, then decimal points, if you want you can keep it, otherwise you can just select. So here we'll take English, US dollar. Yeah, so it's applied to all the values which are there. And apart from that, not only sum, we have different options available over here also. Like when you right click, again you will go to value field setting, you can see that sum, count, average, max, min, product, standard deviations, and variance, all things are there. So for now we want sum and we don't want this particular thing. So like you can't choose the name of your field which is already available over here. So what you can do is you can just give a space, that will do job for you. Now let's select some more data. So we want to see number of units sold as well for different regions. Same you can do with this also, just give a space, that's it. And even you can include slicers and all over here, and timelines. So for slicer it's very simple, like you can go to pivot table analyze and you can select insert slicer, and whichever field you want for filter purpose you can use that. So here we want our colors, we'll take that. See, in slicers also we have different options, like we can design this. See here, design options are there, so according to your requirements, whatever color you like you can change it. And then columns option, what you can do is you can change the number of columns you want. Like here we have one column, when we change it, it will be converted to, if you have more values you can convert it to 3, 4 and so on. So here 2 is enough, I guess. And another thing that is auto fit, like in my previous video also I have shared that how can we deselect out of it. Now we'll do it again. Just right click, pivot table options. In layout and format, you have auto fit column width on update as an option. You can just uncheck that. Now your value will not auto fit, and you can select whatever width or length you want for your columns. See, now there will be no changes over here. And apart from this, what we can do is like let's say I want percentage to see the percentage of sales for different regions. So what we can do is we can take one more sales over here and just right click, go to value field settings and show values as. So see, there's no calculation. You want percentage of grand total or percentage of column total, row, and so on. So here we want percentage of grand total, and we'll select that and OK. So we got like 14% sales we get from east, 33 from north, 33 again from west, and south is 19%. So that also can be done. And apart from that, we can include timelines to check dates. See, here also you have ample options, like you want to check it by month, quarter, days, or years. So years is fine for us, like because we have different years over here. So we can check for 2016, 17, 18, 19. Even we can check 2 years at a time. So things like that can be done using pivot tables. So for now we don't want that. And there are some design options as well that can be considered while creating a pivot table. So what we'll do is we'll see over here, like you want subtotals, or like for here we don't have any subtotals, so this won't work. But grand total also you can check, like you want only for rows or only for columns, or for both rows and columns, or for none. So like if I'll select none, you can see that grand total is removed from over here. Now let's go again to design and see if we do for row and column. Like here we don't have any options of total, so that's what it's not totaling. But if you have something that can be calculated, it will show a result over here as well. Again, let's see, only for rows. So see, it's not possible to have a grand total on rows, that's why it's not showing anything. Then the other option that we have is for report layout, like you want to show as compact form, show in outline form, tabular form. You want to repeat all the label items because now we don't have any label. That also we'll see. Let's say we want a tabular, so it will create a table format. Next one is compact outline. So in outline, what the heading that we have changes, like in compact form we have a row label as our column heading, but when you will go to outline form, it will take heading from here. And let's see, yeah, so now you want repeat all items label, then it will repeat this item level in every field. That we don't want, so we can remove that. And that there are various options over here, like you can unselect your collapse button, so it will be turned off. You don't want to see your field list, it can be turned off. Then same goes with field headers, like you don't want to see the headers, it will be off. So things like that can be done using pivot tables. Apart from that, we can use pivot charts to summarize our data or to present our data using charts. So it will recommend some different types of tables as well based on your data, like total number of units sold for different regions and total amount of sales for different regions. Things like that can be done. I mean, if you're a beginner, you don't know how to create a pivot table, so it's just simply what you can do is you can just select your data, and from here recommended charts you can use any one of them, so that you have an idea how you can create a new pivot table. Like I have selected that, so it created a table on its own. Like we can go with other options as well, like let's see, this one we want. So this can be done using pivot table. Okay, and other thing is that it's always suggested that whenever you are creating a pivot table using a data set, just before that convert it into a table to make it dynamic, because whenever I add a data below here, it won't show Like, let me give an example. Like, let's create a new color, pink, for west region. Let's say 10 units for $100. Okay, now even if I go and refresh, it won't show here. But on the other hand, if I take this, okay, let's just first see what's our data set for this particular pivot table. So you can change data set from here. When you'll see change data source, you'll see that it's starting from B4 and it's going till F456. So let's see where is our F456. So it's ending over here because we have selected a absolute range. It won't shift according to your data set. So what you can do is you can just convert this into a table. Okay, so our table name is table 1. So what we'll do is we'll just go to pivot analyze, change data set source, and here we'll write table 1. Okay, so see, automatically we can see one more color over here. So that's pink that we have added. So that's the benefit of using tables for pivot tables. For this particular video, I just wanted to cover the basics of pivot table. So that's it, and if you have any doubt, you can write it down to me, and I'll add this worksheet in the description. You can use that to practice about pivot tables. And that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, thank you. Bye bye.